This is Mr. Cappert. This video is the second part in the introduction to Google Sheets. This video I'm going to show you guys now how to graph the data that you put into Google Sheet. So you've got this data already entered and the mass calculated for each of these weights. To create a graph, you guys are really lucky. This thing will automatically do it and do it perfectly. We got kind of lucky here. So just highlight your data that you want to graph. You're going to click on this symbol over here, Insert Chart. And it's not the right type of chart. So, okay, not automatic. It's pretty dang close to automatic. Drop down and do a line chart. Boom. And what's really cool about Google Sheets that Excel doesn't do is that it automatically gave this graph a title, the mass versus the force, which makes sense. That's a good title. It labeled your y-axis with your mass and your x-axis with force. So look at how nice this is. On the bottom here, this is your force, 25 newtons, 50 newtons, 75 newtons. And then up along here, your mass, 5, 10, 15 kilograms. Pretty nice, right? And a lot easier than doing this by hand. What's nice about this too versus doing it by hand, if you want to change a number, let's say, oh man, I didn't mean 13 newtons. Really should have been 15. Boom, the chart updates. Let's say, oh, this should have been 100, and this should have been 4, and this should have been 3, and I don't know, blah, 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 blah. Notice the whole thing updates. So your mass was recalculated and your graph was redone. So you could reuse this over and over. If your math teacher wants you to graph a different set of data, and maybe it isn't even force and mass, it's some other x and y. Let's say your teacher says, this is x, this is y, and they say, I don't know, we'll get rid of our equation. They say this is like 2, and this is 3, and this is 10, and this is 4, and blah, 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 blah. So look at how it does the graph for you. Now, this title doesn't make sense anymore, but pretty awesome, right? Cool. Let me know if you guys got any questions. Hopefully that was easy for you.